Do we give coaching lessons for speaking with a British accent? Now, this speaking with this accent is it's not shit you can learn, man. Some would call it a curse, which I think is kind of accurate. Let's just keep the AI. The Murloc man seems a little bit slow. It's a privilege? You think it's a privilege to speak with a British accent? Interesting take. Can buy a British accent with runestones next patch. I wouldn't be surprised. I've heard you can buy a lot of things with runestones. Oh, my deck tracker hasn't loaded up. Why is my deck tracker not loaded? Let's try and reload it. Man, a Hearthstone player without his deck.
The wails of these caverns.
There we go. Beautiful Firestone is back in action. If you have a British accent, you could cast Grandmasters. Well, that's true. Isn't it like, how many of the GM casters are British? It's like, you have Derek, you have Sottle, you have Raven, you have Lorinda. They even got Jambo on as a guest caster. Like, honestly, the Brits are kind of hard carrying the GM casting. Like, this is good, right? Being able to freeze this rogue's face is actually super, super good. Because now his weapon card, which is one of his best cards, he's not going to be able to access that this turn. However, he's going a bit slow. He's not drawn Cloak of Shadows, right? So he might just have no minions. He has a coin, he has a spell, he has a random card. What are these other... How many cards are in his hand? 8. It's 5 cards we don't know about. Yeah, he's in trouble. Looks like he's got a Giga Garbanzo hand. AI and ping seems pretty decent here. It's not like the best turn in the world, but it is fine. But what do we do next turn? Because we've got a lot of expensive shit in this hand. Oh my goodness. So that gives us information about his hand. So he has 7 spells including this. 1, 2, 3. So basically he only has 1 minion. There's only 1 minion in this dude's hand. Now there are 3 minions. So he has all of his minions apart from 1. He's probably making a big weapon now. He's not going to swing with it, but it is annoying. And then the last card, it would if it was a null, he would have played it. So this is Eddie. So this we probably don't beat this. This I thought that we were going to win, but actually now I think we're probably going to lose. What are we doing? How do we claw our way back from this?
What to do? What to do?
Haven't. It's a long way away from Mordresh. Do I have to freeze this board? He's got 27 damage from this weapon. I think it might be a concede. Could also go for this and maybe just like revamp the whole hand. Like if we hit the Sir Finley, which is it's a 2 and 3, and then we go into a McFlurry, that might be a bit better. Do that next turn though, I guess. It's not looking good, is it? It is not looking good. What was the order by the opponent? What was the order? What did he do? Anyway, a normal Hearthstone player would probably have conceded this last turn. But I kind of, I would kind of like to finish top 10. So I'm not going to concede today. I'm going to try and win these games that no other Hearthstone player would win. He's still not playing his Eddie. I'm assuming this is an Eddie. Which is kind of weird, but he's not wanting to play it here. Yeah, we're in deep shit. Can I afford to take any more damage? I can actually set up a Mordresh, right? But I have to take damage from this. Which means I would die. I think I'm gonna do this. Also white. So this is like, I can go for a Finlay into some McFlurries next turn. I could even go for a KT Finlay into something, some kind of minion. But probably I would just do Finlay. Oh, that was a bad Eddie, but he's probably gonna step it. He's still got a step in the deck. Still think we're gonna lose. We haven't set up a Mordresh, because if we set up a Mordresh we would have died. We couldn't afford to take this damage because there's 18 from the weapon. So we just need to revamp this entire hand, right? And we need a shit ton of McFlurries here. Can you guys cross your butt cheeks for some McFlurries? That's a McFlurry. Is this the first Frost spell we've played? Can we go McFlurry and then Daddy D? I think so, right?
What to do?
So we need to trade into this first. Yeah, we haven't played a Frost spell yet, right? So this actually does keep him completely locked out again. And then next turn we have Reckless. Can we still win this game? Were you guys expecting us to be in a remotely winnable position in this game? I think it's going to come down to whether there's a Shadow Step. Right, so what does it hit first? It hits this 6 first. And then it hits the Eddie. And then it hits the Ghost. So we need to bump this up to 5, and then we're going to need to ping this as well, right?
If my calculations are correct...
Or freeze it. Freezing it might be better.
I can take them. Wait, not all of them.
Freezing better? Basically just have to dodge double wicked stab, right?
Sun sets. Tusks won't stop shattering.
Ping null, then hit 6/6. Yeah, I could have done that. I think this is slightly better. You would have conceded a long time ago. I was about to concede. It just goes to show you, right? Sometimes in a game of Hearthstone, you can be in a spot where you think you have like a 1% chance of winning, and then stuff happens. Like you manage to find a line that wins like a fraction of the time, and then your opponent plays their Edwin, and the first card off the Edwin is a Blackwater Cutlass when they have a 9 attack weapon equipped, and then you roll a McFlurry off of your oh, he's looking for Wicked Stab. Oh, we might still lose, and then we seem very silly. Okay. Do we win? Are we winning? Let's have a look. 7 damage. 7 damage. We need 3 more damage. Or we just gain armor and McFlurry aboard. Like, he never beats that, does he? Don't think so.
Stay where you are.
There we go. That's how you win a Hearthstone game. That is how you win an unwinnable game of Hearthstone.